Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back with another episode of Icarus, and we have been working towards gathering a few basic resources to do some upgrades. I built the cement mixer, so we have that over here, and I have been creating some concrete mix, but I realized we haven't really been mining the silica ore when we came across it, and now I remember what that's used for. I wish we'd been grabbing those nodes as I came across them, because we only had enough to make 16 concrete here, which I'm going to take over to our machining bench. And the reason this is so important is I'm trying to get into the concrete furnace. This is the key to unlocking pretty much everything in tier 3, because we're going to need steel and other advanced metals to move forward with our tech tree. And yeah, concrete mix is the thing holding us back right now, which means we need to go out and grab some of that silica ore. So we're going to dump a couple of things out of our inventory here real quick. No sense carrying walls and whatnot around. We've got a little bit of food on us still, doing good. And hopefully our little adventure here doesn't cost us all this XP that we're earning back. We're doing pretty good right now, actually. I've been very impressed with how much we've been doing and not dying while we're doing it. It seems to help if I stay in the base and craft things and do some safer activities for sure, but you can't live your entire day indoors. We got to get out here while the weather's nice. We're going to grab some silica and, I don't know, maybe a few other things. I think we saw a coal node around here when I was running around in the middle of the night in the other episode, so maybe we'll see if we can spot that here as well. I don't know if we've got a huge stockpile of oxide either, so I'm going to grab one node of that just to have a little bit more to bring back to base with us. You know, I probably could have checked the chest and seen what we had, but honestly, it's so easy to grab it. And we've got a bunch of this up by the base too that I'm not too worried about it. I'm trying to remember where it was we were running around scared when we had the crocodiles chasing us. I thought we fell down here, but I don't see those coal nodes anywhere that I was thinking about. I'm sure I'll come across it eventually. This island isn't that big. We put windows on our little house so we can actually close the shutters. Hopefully that'll stop the random creatures from seeing us in the middle of the night at some point too. I also restocked our arrow supply. We got a few arrows now, and we're gonna try and take down this buffalo. Oh, nice and easy. For some reason I remembered these guys being pretty hard, but I think it was just that I couldn't skin them until you got to a higher level knife, and that's why I wasn't hunting them early on. And so we're going to go ahead and just nab both of these, get ourselves a nice bit of leather and fur here. And might as well grab that bone. We're going to need the epoxy for something here eventually, I'm sure. Might as well pick up some of that fiber while we're standing here anyway, needing to get to the carcass anyway. Oh, there's so much of it right here too. Oh, I like it. Yeah, this has probably been the #1 resource we keep running up short on is fiber when we're trying to make things. We need lots of ropes right now for some reason. Alright, well that was a nice little fern patch, got us all loaded up. We'll grab some more silica and then we're going to run back up there and get this concrete mix going because we don't need that much, I don't think, to make the final bits of concrete for the furnace. Oh, there's a wolf. Got the sneak attack, didn't get the headshot, I don't think. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to take the arrow, but we're going to actually bring him back with us and skin him at the bench, I think. Get the bonus for the skinning bench, as long as we've got it built anyway. It bothers me that I can't find that coal node anywhere, though. I must be losing my mind. I'm going to have to go back and look at the video. I swear there was a coal node. Maybe it was just silica and I was confused in the dark. Here we go. Crafting. And it looks like we've got a storm incoming here. We've got a new weather forecast system that was recently added to Icarus. in a patch here since I last recorded, and it's kind of cool because the different symbols tell you which structures have a chance of storm damage, and so any of the green ones are going to be safe for us here at the stone level. The first yellow one here is fine. I think the second yellow one there, that one's got a small chance of causing damage to even stone structures, which is something I didn't remember weather could ever do damage to stone structures. But there's now 3 of the weather varieties that can actually cause damage now, so that's something to watch out for. I'll be curious to see how that plays out in a couple of days when we get that stronger storm. However, we've got the silica now. We should be doing less talking and more making concrete. So I'm going to get this over here, and I think we needed 4 more. I'm going to be conservative with this. I don't want to burn through all of our materials until I know if I'm going to need this silica for something else. I really can't remember. So I'm just going to make the 4 concrete that we need and get this better furnace up and running. I don't know if we're going to need this smaller furnace for anything anymore. I think the bigger furnace is going to be capable of doing everything we need. But I'm going to leave it set up there. I think we'll put the newer furnace maybe right in the corner. Maybe I'll shuffle this stuff around. We'll see. And once we get to tier 4, it looks like we can hook water up to our machines now to get them to process faster. That'll be interesting to play around with for sure. All right, here's the concrete. Now we can make a concrete furnace. This is going to really push us up into the higher tech level here very quickly as we get our ores processed. I'm going to put it right on the other side of the anvil here. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got all the recipes now. We can do glass, aluminum, platinum, titanium. Good stuff. Let's put the wood in here. Let's go grab our better ores and get things processing. Okay, let's see. I want steel. How do I make steel? Steel requires steel bloom. And steel bloom was made by either iron ore and coal here or iron ingots and coal. 6 iron ore or 3 iron ingots. Oh, it's the same recipe because it's 2 iron ore to a thing. Okay, so I'm going to put the iron ore in there. We don't have enough to make anything. I'm gonna grab a stack of these. I really want to start making the steel first, and so let's max that out and start crafting those in the background. I guess we don't need to wait for it. I can put the titanium in here and get that going. The platinum, the aluminum's going in there. More platinum. Wow, we got a lot more platinum than I thought. I don't know if there's a reason for me to hang on to some of these in their raw forms or not, but we're just gonna ignore that for the time being. I'm gonna put some more coal in here, just getting the old inventory all cleaned out. And we've got our steel bloom now, so I might as well toss the steel bloom over here. And as soon as this makes, I'm gonna deactivate and would like to change the recipe. The other thing that we are going to start doing a little bit of is gunpowder, because we are going to be making some firearm type stuff here soon, and that's sulfur and this charcoal we've been hanging on to. So I'm going to go ahead and get a batch of that going. We've got a fair amount of sulfur right now. Should be able to crank away on that, and it's decent experience. I'd really like to get to level 34 before we die a horrible death again. So we're gonna keep cranking on all of this stuff. It looks like I've now got 6 steel ingots and a couple titanium. I'm gonna go ahead and bring those over here into the machining bench, just because if we are gonna use it for something, it's gonna be over here. And I know I said I wanted this bolt action rifle. Wow, that's a lot of steel. Well, we might as well make a round of steel screws, just because then we'll have them in here. What else do I have? A fabricator. This is how I get to the next level stuff, but man, that's there's where the gold goes. That's a lot of stuff to get up to tier 4 stuff. We're not going to get there for a minute, so I'm going to completely ignore that. Ooh, a biofuel lamp. That'd be a lot better than the torches we're using at some point. A biofuel composter. Oh, this is the thing that's going to help us make biofuel. So I've got a lot of the stuff for that, but we're going to need some more screws. Well, we got screws. We're going to need some more concrete mix. I've got copper, and this is iron ingots. That's good. I wonder how many projectiles I'm going to make in a given batch. I hope it's more than just one bullet. Oxygen tank would be nice, but that is, that's a lot of steel. Everything needs steel in here, my goodness. All right, well, we've got the iron for it. We're just being a little stingy. I'm gonna move most of the copper over, and I'm gonna take a good chunk of the iron as well. I'm gonna leave a row of it down here just to control myself, but the rest of this is gonna go in here to make as much steel bloom as we can. That'll come in right behind all of this gunpowder, apparently. I could get another mortar and pestle up and running, but that's all right. I'm not in a hurry. We've got other projects to work on while all of these materials are being made. So let me go ahead and dump materials into their appropriate bins. I think this crafting bench is also one of our storage compartments. I do like that the crafting benches have so much storage available. We've got quite a few of these more premium meats available to us. We're just not able to get through all the meat we keep picking up, which is fine. We're gonna end up using, I think, the spoiled meat in the biofuel. I can't remember if I can use the spoiled meat as biofuel or if it's just the more raw materials, but either way, we're going to hang on to it all. I'm gonna eat one of these, and I guess I'm just gonna put the rest of those in the container for now. Looks like we're having a storm here again. I was just about to go outside and work on some stuff, but now I'm a little nervous. Let's see, we needed 12 or so of these. I'm gonna make the 11 we've got here. Looks like stone is the limiting factor. We're out of stone over here as well. All right, so our next project that I wanted to work on is going to require a fair amount of nails. So I'm gonna spend, hang on, let's make sure I don't have a bunch of nails over here. Oh, I do. Okay, so we're all over the place here. I apologize. Our next project that I wanted to work on is a tier 2 recipe that we need to unlock, is these wood fortifications. So we've been having all kinds of problems just getting mauled by things. So I'm going to spend the 3 points. I might come back for this later, but we're going to spend the 3 points and get the gate, the walls, and the spikes. And we're going to barricade ourselves in and hopefully not have as many problems with the wild animals assaulting us when we're just out and about in our base. And so these are crafted at the workbench here. I'm going to need wood, iron nails, and rope. Lots of rope, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going while I grab the wood and the nails out of here. I'm just going to take them all. I think for the moment I've got all the stone walls we need. We're going to expand the base and make it a little bit nicer here at some point. And we're going to start with, I think we can get away with just one gate in and out of the base. And I don't know how long these walls are going to be, but we're going to need a few of them. Unfortunately, the rope is going pretty slow here. I'm going to make 2 of these walls. And then once we get some more rope, we'll have to see if we can queue more up. I'm gonna grab these. This will be a good starting point at least. And we just need a lot more fiber. So let's dump all those materials in, get this lined up, and it's gonna start getting dark here, especially with the storm. I think creatures could probably get up the side of this hill, but I'm not thinking it's gonna happen a lot. So we're gonna take our chances here. I'm trying to think of where a good spot to start the wall off is going to be. Somewhere like right in here. Let's see how that looks. Looks pretty good, and then I can always hook up to it here. I'm trying to... I think once we do this I could rotate it like this. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I've got variants I can place. Oh, no, there's just the one. Oh, there's one with a window. Oh, a little slit you can see through. Okay. Interesting. I'm not going to worry about that. I want to start with getting the core part of our base going here. Where do I want the door to be, though? I think I actually want it to be right here. So let me find the gate. The wood gate. Why does it not look very gate-like? Okay. Well, I'm just going to place it, and then we'll figure it out. Oh, okay. That actually looks pretty good. And I'm gonna put, let me look, I've got all this corn right here, the wild corn we were trying to save, but we can always plant some more once we get things going. I think I'm gonna just do something like that, and then we're gonna curve around and eventually reconnect right over on this side. So we'll kind of wall it out and around. That's going to be a lot of nails. I didn't realize how many nails these walls were going to use up. Something to keep an eye on for sure. Let me see. So each one of these is building 1. That's 18 nails per fortification. At least the spikes don't require anything. We need a lot more rope though. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and crash in the bed here. So let's see. We've slept. We've got everything cooking here. The titanium's still going over here. That's good. And did we get to a point where we've got steel bloom? Awesome. We're still making some, so that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and load this into here. Hopefully it'll switch and pick up after the titanium here. I can't remember how this thing determines its next recipe. Yeah, it always grabs that first thing. Perfect. So now we can get some steel cooking. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Well, let's go get some fiber for tons of rope here real quick, and we'll get our little somewhat big entryway going here. That way we'll have enough room to expand the base and do a little bit of gardening and such outside. It's nice now standing in here. I think with the wood walls, that crocodile would have spotted me, but we're hanging out here and he's not seeing me in my base. I'm loving that. And I just picked up all of the ingots that we've been making here. So now I've got a fair amount of steel ingots coming along. Not quite enough to build a gun, which is what I'd kind of like to get to. But we do have enough iron in here to build some rifle ammo. So let's go ahead and give that a shot and just see how many bullets we're going to get. It's 1 to 1, so every piece of iron is a single bullet. Oh, there is a 5 recipe that requires only 4 ingots, so there's a bonus to doing it that way. Okay, we'll have to remember to use that in the future. Let's see. I guess we'll start with 15 additional rounds here. And man, I can't wait to get to this. We need 6 more steel ingots here. I want to go try it on this crocodile like right away. So let's grab those steel ingots. Toss them in here. 1 bolt action rifle, wasting a lot of good materials. Hopefully this thing works out as well as I hope it does. Because if not, we're going to be one sad guy. I'm going to go ahead and put this down next to the bow. Shuffle everything down on the old hotbar. And let's see it. Wow, that's slow to load. 1 shot better do amazing things. Otherwise, we're going to be having regrets. Now, I'd like to hit him from the front. I'm hoping this thing is armor piercing, but, you know, I'd like to take our best shot. See what happens. See if we can get an eye shot. Oh, look at that. 1 shot with the stealth kill. Okay, this thing has become worth the investment already. I don't know if I'll be able to do that every time, but it's worth it just for that last shot right there. Alright, didn't get him. But that's 2 shots and he's down. Now we're gonna burn through some bullets. We are gonna have to find ourselves a good source of iron. Oh, I'm stuck. Don't die. We were almost out of the experience debt. We're gonna burn through some iron here, folks. I do not want to die. I wish I could remember which one I'd shot. Oh, we've got a jaguar. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's down. And he's down. Oh my gosh. Okay, this thing is so worth it. Let's get the suture kit going first. I always forget to heal myself up on doing all this stuff, and then I end up getting killed. I'm gonna consume some stuff. I don't remember if all my bonuses are there, but we've got meat to spare. And let's go ahead and get our bodies all collected here real quick. Oh, that was awesome, folks. I am loving having a firearm now. Yeah, maybe we're burning through some resources, but you know what? So be it. We're still going to use the bow for things that I know I can take without doing things the hard way, but is Komodo going to cause me problems? Yes, it is. He wants my bodies. I don't know how hard a Komodo is. So we're going to just deal with him that way. Alright, we got the bones. Can I pick up a Komodo? I don't think I can. Alright, let's skin him. Man, I'm so close to that level. We better... Ah, I don't want to fight you, Komodo. I wanted to pick up my jaguar and run away. There we go. Trying to line the shot up while we're walking here was more than I signed up for. Well, I'm going to have to make a whole pile more bullets when we get back up to the house here. Now, where did that jaguar go? I really want to carry this back and get all the leather and everything. We're doing so good. Don't wreck it now. There's a jaguar. I'm just checking. I don't see Komodo up here anywhere. Alright. I'll leave that door open so I can run back in here with the other corpse. One more. So much goodness. And didn't I kill another one over here? Oh, I did. Oh, I killed two. Alright, let's get these. Oh, I've got some more silica back here too. 1,000 leather from skinning now. Nice. Alright, well that's like the most successful hunting trip we've had since we started playing for sure. How many bullets do I have left? 1. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and jump in here and we're gonna make 20 more. And don't forget to put those in your inventory. You're gonna need them later. Let's see here. We'll drop off all these raw materials. I'm going to put the leather, or at least some of the leather, over in this bench. A couple hundred. We've got materials spread out all over the place, so when I need something, I'll just be scavenging for it, apparently. And then in the chest here, I'm gonna drop some of this. And then I think we were trying to make this biofuel composter. Is that what I was making the concrete for? Just because we got all this raw meat, we might as well be making fuel for later on. We're just wasting it right now. So I need 12 concrete and 1 iron ore. So we need 1 more concrete, which is some stone. All right. Let's grab that. And then, oh yeah, we were making walls. See, I get so distracted. I'm so fired up by how awesome fending off all those crocodiles was that I forget we've got a mission here, folks. We need to get some more of these walls going. There's a crocodile over there. I don't want to waste the bullets on him. I only started that other one because I was curious how it did. It took way more shots than I'd like when you don't get the sneak attack on them. But I don't want to waste it if I don't have to, because we have yet to find a permanent source of iron. And I don't know where the next nearest cave is going to be. So while we made out pretty good in our last adventure, this is all the iron we're going to get until I go out on a new adventure and find another cave. And I'd like to do so armed with bullets and things. I don't want to be back to a bow and arrow when we need to go out and about to find our next supply, because that's just going to be the struggle bus for sure. And I'm so close to that level. I should get it if we can just keep mining. There it is. Level 34, very nice. Alright, I'm going to finish off this rock, and then we'll go take a look at where we're going to spend our talent and solo points. Oh, it looks like our rope is done. I'm going to max make all 2 of those. We need to bring some wood over. And then, what was I getting all this stone for? Oh, that's right, so we can make concrete. I need at least 1 more concrete, and then I'm just going to load up all this stone into here for future. I'm not going to pre-make concrete just because we could use this stone for more walls and such. But I did want to get this biofuel composter going, and I needed 1 more piece of iron. We'll just take another stack of 20 out of here. Biofuel craft. And I think this is actually, I'm going to set this right next to here. F to interact. I can do cooked or raw meats in here, and then all the wood stuff, but we're never going to do that. We're going to put all of these raw meats into here, and it says we need tree sap to go along with that. Okay, that's not a problem. We've got tree sap right here. Boom, just like that. Requires a fillable vessel to contain. So that's this biofuel can. Let's get some more iron ingots. We're burning through that iron reserves right quick here, folks. Maybe I shouldn't have made quite so much steel. That's alright. I'm going to get the biofuel can and toss that in here. And then let's see what this does. Oh yeah, it's just a little sliver. Okay, good. This can's going to hold quite a bit then. So all of the meats that we've got sitting in here, I guess, can come over with me. I'm going to leave the premium stuff in the chest. If it starts to decay, that's alright. But this spoiled meat, I think we can use that as fertilizer at some point. So I'm just going to store all of that cooked meat in there. We're going to stop cooking regular meat, though, because there's no need to. I'm going to take all of this out, and then spoiled meat can be turned into charcoal. We'll do that for the time being, as long as that's running anyway. The charcoal can all go in here. That's going to get turned into gunpowder with the sulfur at some point. Alright, we're getting this all sorted out. And this is a premium meat. We're going to hang on to the premium meat. I need more tree sap. Well, the thing that we usually use to do the tree sap is these sticks, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to grab a stack. I'm going to grab both stacks of the sticks. Not in here, but in here. Max, go. Oh, the crocodile did see me, probably because there's a window there. Alright, well, let's go deal with this before he bites a hole in my wall. Reloading. Oh, we're not quite getting him. Gotta remember there's a wall behind me now. And I need to finish this wall, folks. Am I overweight? Is that what's going on? Okay, maybe we're gonna... Oh, it did not go through his armor. Oh, there's 2 crocodiles now. Alright, time to move a little bit faster here, folks. And I'm down one of my food sources here. Try and get ahead a little bit and consume a stack of berries as well. Man, I was hoping to get a better shot off on him. I must be overweight. I must have a ton of stuff in my inventory. I'm moving so slow right now. That crocodile's still over there. Somebody's still following me. Oh, I think I got away. Alright, we're gonna come back in here. And I think what it was is I've got the windows open. So I'm gonna close these windows and see if it's still a problem. Oh, I can hear the combat music again. Man, that's unfortunate. Oh man, I did a decent amount of damage there. At least I have time to respond to the attacks now. I feel like before it was 3 hits and he's into my base. Uh-oh. Why is he inside the base? Ah, I missed. Whoa! Whoa, they're all over. Oh my gosh. Okay, folks, this is not going according to plan. We don't want to die anymore, even though I'm at the beginning of a level. I don't know if they can get up here or not. Let's find out. I'm worried they're going to walk up on top of each other. Alright, let's run this way. I just want to de-aggro them and go hide in my base. We used up like 3 or 4 bullets on that without actually killing anything, so it's a complete waste. We've got to finish these walls. I'm going to grab the wood from the other bench here, get it tossed in here, and max make walls, which is a whopping 3, because we're running out of nails already. That gets us to a total of 5 walls. I guess we need to come back here and make some more nails. We'll use the 14 I've got in my inventory to make the nails. And we ran out of tree sap. This biofuel can's not full yet, so that's actually a good thing. Let's grab the tree sap and get that going again. Yeah, it's almost a full-time job to keep all these machines running. We got a bunch of steel, titanium, we're into the platinum now. Gonna put that all on this machining bench. I think the platinum and titanium will be used more in the next tier in the fabrication bench. But we might as well collect it while we're going. And while things are quiet, let's take a look at the talent tree. So I've got 2 talents, one on the general tree here and then another on the solo tree. And as you can see, I've put most of my stuff over here into the resource gathering. Carry weight of stone and ores as the 2 big ones. More yield. I don't need to worry about exotics so much right now. Plus yield for mining stone. I'm not too worried about that. Carry weight of wood. I'm not really hauling stuff that much. A 1% chance to instantly fell trees. Well, that might be interesting at some point. But let's see here. I was really looking at, got movement speed bonuses. Health might be a nice one to add on, but it's such a small amount. I don't know. Habitation, none of these really looked that great to me. And then we'd been putting a ton into our firearms at one point. A 10% chance to not consume ammo when firing a projectile weapon. That sounds nice. Critical hit's nice too, but crafting additional, we've got all that. Movement speed with firearm equipped. A reduced wear rate on firearms might be nice at some point. A 30% chance for firearms to recover durability instead of breaking. We've got a little bit before our gun breaks, but that's a nice talent. But I think I'd rather focus on the ammo talent, so I'm going to pick that one up. And then over on the solo tree, we've got a big health bonus here. I'd been going down this. I get more yield from skinning leather and fur. That one's pretty good. I don't have a problem with the maintenance. I'm getting bonus experience. Weight capacity would be kind of nice, to be honest. 25%. It's a percentage based. So maybe we go down the health tree. Health regeneration would be really nice too, because I'm always forgetting about that. Physical resistance. Lots of stuff doing physical damage here. Take less damage or have more health. I'd like to get to this eventually, but wood, stone, and ore reduction too. So much goodness down this tree. I think we're gonna go down this tree and get down. These things look really nice. Maybe not that one, but these 2 look nice. We can always come back for this one. By then it won't matter, but that's all right. And we're up to 10 tech points. I don't have anything we really need tech points for at the moment, so I'm just going to keep holding on to those. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really long episode by the time I get done editing it. I'm not sure, but we've done a lot in the episode here. and we've gotten our base in a really good spot. So I think we're gonna step out here and just place the remainder of these walls. I think we're getting to have kind of a big opening here, so I'm gonna kind of straighten us back off here, and I want to look at my base. I want this to... I'm too far. What? Oh, there we go. I don't want to have too much of a wall, you know, a yard here at the moment. We can always tear these down and move them again, so... And I want it to be slightly aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of hard to line things up sometimes. So I'm just gonna start circling this around. Like this. And then, yeah, we need probably like 3 or 4 more of these to get it here. Now, I think stuff could walk right up that, but let's just focus on this. I don't like that that's so much higher. It looks a little wonky, but it is what it is. I'll figure that out next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. We are getting our feet under us finally. The firearm helped, and just some of the suggestions in the comments and stuff have helped out a ton, so I really appreciate all the feedback that you guys have been giving me on these episodes. And we're going to keep going and see if we can really jump into getting some more materials here. I think we're ready to go out on our next big adventure after we clean up a couple more things around the base here. So I'll get the materials to do just a few more walls on the side over here off camera. We'll wrap this all up and head on out to get more materials so we can really jump up and keep working our way towards tier 4. There's lots of cool stuff still out there in the game that we need to experience. We're solidly into tier 3 now, I would say. There's still a lot to do in tier 3, and we'll catch you next time. That's all for today. Kedrick out.